Alright, so this next reaction is the episode one. Do you, boo boo? I mean, I know. I mean, some bubbly, some bubbly people that always like be more positive and stuff. You know, that's how a lot of people say it. I don't know why, but I don't know. And it's by Lion Dan TV, and of course Nikki Lyon. And of course I'm very excited to see her once again because she man I've been rocking her ever since for a while. Goddamn cars. Ever since um Women's of Wrestling, also known as Faith the Lioness, and and she came from a long journey, and she actually finally in WWE, and I haven't seen her for like almost a month because I don't think she got injured because I don't know why, but somebody put out like a fake news or whatever. But I'm so happy to see my girl, and I mean I wish we'd see each other soon. Hopefully, probably, cause maybe I would love maybe I'd love to go to the NXT. Um, one day I hope if I come visit. Hopefully, but apparently she actually made a news channel because I don't know what happens. I don't know what happened to her own channel. I believe it got deleted. Some I don't know, but I happen to see my favorite girl, and hopefully she actually see this because I know I was a big fan of her ever since from the beginning because it's just that you know I just really love her. I just really love her so much. I really do. Even though we see each other, I hope we like pull out some big collaborations. I hope. I really hope so, cause that's that's what very excites me. That's what very get me excited because I want to do a lot of collaborations for the first time. If I ever want to do it, it has to be her. I hope so. But yeah, if she watching this, I just really hope that I just really hope she watching this because I really wish that we actually does collaboration together also. But yeah, but let's check her out in five, four, three, two.
Yup, Chess, yeah. And I'm having a little. And let me just get a little. My lip gloss is popping. That was my song. We're here. Alright, I'm extra. I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry. Let's start there. Don't say sorry for being your authentic self. Now, if you're being a meanie bobini, then say sorry. Like, don't be a poopy face. But if you're just being
Sorry.
silly and being yourself, don't apologize. Like, I'll do that sometimes. I'll like do something weird or like I don't know, and I'll be like, oh, sorry. But it's like, what am I apologizing for? I'm just being me. And if you have a problem, that's not my problem. So same thing for you. Don't even worry about, like, just do you, boo boo. And I know this is like a
That's
cliche saying, but I like this saying: your vibe attracts your tribe. And if you are a little silly goose, you'll eventually attract the other silly gooses out there. All right.
I mean, I bet. I mean, I bet I attracted to her. You know. Yeah. Okay, look, man. Don't judge me. Okay, I just letting y'all know. Okay, I just. Okay, look. If I really was like to hang out with her, a nigga. Sorry, um, sorry, I don't want to mess up their name, but if I ever want to hang out with her, and oh wait, y'all date each other, like, if I ever wish. I mean, let's just say if I would have, if they would have asked, "Are you attracted to her?" Like, that's the very hardest. I mean, I don't think that's a hard, but if I ever, if they ever ask, "Are you attracted to her?" I'm like, yes, yes. I'm like no bull, no BS, cause I don't know. It's just how she, she just, it's how she, she being herself and all that. Because let's just say if I really start hanging out with her, like for real, let's just say it's how things start. So yeah.
Let's get into it. What's up? Welcome to the Lyons Den. It is the very first episode of Lyons Den, and I'm so grateful and happy to be here with you. I just want to say thank you for joining me. This is just the very beginning of the journey. I've received, like I've said, many amazing topics to talk about, and today I have a few that'll be a little shorter, and then I have a few that'll take a little bit more time. So I wrote them down because wait, before I hop into this, let me remind you, today the pre-order website launch is now up for
Ah,
the physical CDs. We're going a little nostalgic first, even
ah.
though CDs, I mean, that wasn't that long ago, but still, I mean, everybody streams nowadays. It will come out on all platforms eventually, and that will be announced. However, today, the pre-orders for the CDs is released. Go check out the below, link below, and also on my Instagram at Nikita_WWE. So go get that pre-order. Rough Cuts by Faithy J. Repeat, Rough Cuts by Faithy J. Okay, let's get into it. So one of the first things I saw was updates on the recovery. So recovery is going well. I am exactly 2 months and 3 weeks post surgery, and your girl's knees, they're doing well. It's kind of like this. Just like everything in life, it's going to be a little roller coaster. Progress, even if it's just a baby step, is still progress. Don't be so hard on yourself and put yourself in a timeline making you feel like you have to rush into completing your magic. You can't put a time limit on magic. And what I mean by magic is you becoming your best version. What I mean by magic is you remembering who the freak you are. So, recovery is going well. I am not yet running, not yet jumping, but I am squatting. And every day is leg day, and every day is everything day, actually. But, as far as recovery, I do BFR, which is that blood flow restriction device. It's a struggle, but it doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. Yes. Shout out to Charlotte Flair because I saw that quote on her page, and ever since I saw it, I was like, wow, I love that. Recovery's going what? Going what? Recovery's going good. Thank you for asking. Next, I got many requests actually for the topic of balance, and specifically balance with work life, personal life, loving others and giving to others, loving and giving to yourself. Now, let me start here. You cannot give to others unless your cup is full. You cannot be your best version if you are on the inside struggling and being drained by your surroundings. So, you need to unapologetically invest in yourself. And what I mean by invest is setting your boundaries, number one. Now, this could be something that's difficult to do. It was difficult for me for a long time because I want people, I want to make people happy. I want to help. And you can do that while also setting your healthy boundaries because people.
Actually, I did the same thing by making everybody happy. Only because during that, when I was doing the funny videos reactions, I laugh every single time, and a lot of people like my laugh because my lag is very hilariously, and knowing from the people that I always did reaction every single time, it just helps me. Like I've been doing this YouTube for over years, ever since I started in 2011, and and I just had to say it because it actually does help me so far. And the only thing the very difficult is that most people don't like the other things that I've been doing, like martial arts, my own gameplays, and probably if I do a vlog, that's how I ever did it. But they only want it. But they only want to. I'm sorry. But they only care about by me doing reactions. Whatever I like, do so. And that's a very difficult to ever try to do so. And a lot of other things that most people never care about is when I react to another Patreons. They actually really never cares about it, and that's the only thing I struggle every single time. And I would try my best to figure this out, how to get it right. So that's the only thing that I ever tried it to do so. So it's very struggle. And by the way, if I ever did a couple channels, they still never cares. And that's the only thing about it because they only cares about me doing the reactions every single time. What I do this reaction every single day, and they liking it every single time, and just does that. So yeah.
People will keep pulling and taking everything that they can get until you're drained.
Oh,
So don't let that happen. Protect your peace. Listen to your body. Your intuition will literally, you'll feel it like physically, you'll start to feel sick. When you look in the mirror, I've experienced this. And one day we'll have an episode where I really dive more deep into this subject. But you know, why not just do it now? There was a time where I would look in the mirror, and this wasn't too long ago. This was probably 9 months ago to a year ago. I looked in the mirror and I did not recognize who I was. And I realized so much of that has to do with your surroundings, who you're surrounded by, what you're consuming, like what you're eating. I became pescatarian like 6 months ago just to try it. Don't get me wrong, I love my barbecue, I love my meats, but I had to see so I could take care of my body. So I could see if that was like affecting my health. So I cut certain people out of my life with love. You can release people with love. Again, you cannot be of any help to anybody, especially if they're the ones causing the hurt or causing you to be drained. And at that point, you have to make a decision. And it can be hard to do that, trust me. But at the end of the day, if you don't even recognize yourself or feel like yourself, or you're not doing things that fill your cup or make you happy because you're stressed out trying to make this other person or other people happy with their needs, and they just keep on, and there's the gaslighting and all the extras. You don't got time for that. I don't have time for that. We're out here working on becoming great. In fact, we are great. Words are spells. That's why they call it spelling. That's one of my favorite quotes, because what we speak we become. What we believe is what is. Now, I'm not saying, oh, toxic positivity. There's such thing as toxic positivity. No, we're human. Feel those feelings. Allow yourself to feel when you're angry, sad, whatever. Like, cry it out, boo. Because after,
Actually, uh, actually I did cry every single day. Well, not every single, but have halfly, because let's just say I've been fighting demons, and I mean that because on some real stuff, I've been fighting demons. Because only the reason why, because I've been going through some very hard time, man. Some can something stop Tokyo Drift? Jesus Christ. Um, I've been having some very hard time. Very difficult, because knowing that if I would to deal with a lot of things besides all the toxic peoples, bullies and trolls, I've been dealing with a lot of things, and the freaking demons that came and come after me and said, you're gonna like hurt yourself, well, I'm gonna do it for you, because it's very scary situations that's been happening to me. And most people, my mom actually like worries about me too much, because if I ever like try to hurt myself, like she would just yell at me for like no reason why. I mean, are you supposed to like help me? Cause I feel like you're not like care about me being a mental illness, this type of situations. And most of the other people that never actually care about people who have mental illness. They said, are you okay? Do you want to go to therapy? I mean, I'm not okay, but if you can help me, try to talk me out of it, because I'm not good at therapy. If you want to go to therapy, I'm like, bro, you're actually not helping. Like, you're not really care about what some people have, mental illness type of stuff. Like, that's the problem. Like, some other people that never care about their mental illness, they'll be freaking heartless. Like, they never like you feel like you're like a jerk, because that's the only reason that you would try to would hard try to explain that what's been going on with your life and stuff like that. And that's the only thing, the problem that's been happening, because like most of the people that never cares about everything, especially when you're going through your mental illness, they still never care. When they going through, a lot of people that have bullies and trolls, they still never cares. And especially from Marstler, the Arsler, and Phobia and everything, they still never care. Even when they judge, when they judge you for no reason, they still want to do that, because I don't know, man. It's a sad world that we live in that's been happening so far, and it just it can never be any positive people that say, do you need help? Do you want to talk? You mean you want to explain? I'll listen. That's the only thing. And I been wanted, I've been wanted to have the very right moments. If there any positive or or kind people, they say, oh, you need some help. You want me to help you? I got you. And that's the only thing, man. That's the only the reason why, because you've been dealing with a lot of negative people that don't even care about everything that's trying to help. You're trying to help, and that's the only situation that's been going on in this world. And like I said, man, it's a sad world we live in. I just don't understand why.
When you do that, then you can release it. Does that make sense? Let me get back on track. Get back on track. Forewarning for you guys. Is that a forewarning? How about just warning?
Fair
Man, why
warning.
can't I think of that word?
Tell us. Tell us later.
Dang.
Fair warning.
Disclaimer. That's what
Right.
I'm looking for.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Your girl can sometimes get off track, meaning I will be talking about something and it'll spark another idea in my brain about something else, and then I'll go to that something else, and then I'll come back. I'll eventually circle back to what we were originally talking about, but I just wanted to tell you that because that's who I am. Okay. That is who I am. And if you're like that too, welcome to the club of
I already love
being
it.
distracted. Squirrel. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. Balance. That's what I was talking about. Now, I am 24 years old. So, in my 24 years, though I feel like I've been on this earth before, if you catch my drift. What was that? I'm ready to squabble wobble if you enter. Like an itch. Yeah. All right, geez, this is what I'm talking about. Balance between work and personal. I feel that, of course, work is important.
Ah,
What a lot of people need to understand is if
ah.
you're working on becoming an entrepreneur and working for yourself, you work more than you do for like a 9 to 5. You work 24/7 if you're working for yourself and becoming an entrepreneur, which is amazing to become your own boss. You're breaking out of the matrix. That's amazing. It's really having that balance of, again, listening to your body, listening, like sitting with yourself and being like, okay, what do I need right now? Right? What do I need to fulfill my cup so I can help fulfill my family's cup? You know, there are going to be times where it's going to be extremely busy for not only you, maybe, but also your wife, husband, children, whoever. Everybody's going to get busy, and it's not always going to be 50-50. Things are going to shift and constantly be moving and different all the time. But I think the balance comes from taking it one day at a time, taking it 1 minute at a time, and living in the moment. I think living in the moment is really, really crucial when it comes to balance. Because when we think about the past, we have that anxiety and, like, oh, I should have done this, I wish this happened, or whatever. When we think of the future, we also have anxiety of anticipation of, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Is this going to happen? What does this person think? And blah, 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 blah. And we're humans, so we're all going to experience that, and that's 100% okay. However, we got to catch ourselves. We got to catch ourselves and be like, wait, wait, look at that tree over there. Like, not really, but I'm just saying, like, let's say you're outside. I'm not outside. That'd be cool if I had a tree in my apartment. Like, really soaking in that moment, looking at what's around you, soaking in that moment, again, we're gonna have thoughts, we're gonna have feelings, we're gonna have those moments, and that's totally fine. But catch yourself and do your best to live in the moment. And that balance will eventually come naturally to you. And of course, getting what you need to get done for your work, getting what you need to get done to accomplish your goals, communication, yo. Like, communication is so important. Asking what your family needs and vice versa. The balance of both parties or however many in your family talking.
I've been trying to do the same thing, and my goals. I want to become an actor, and I want to become more just a gamer. I want to become like a video game. What's that called? What's I forgot. I want to become a video game. Like making video games and stuff, and that's the only thing. That's the only goal that I ever needed, and cause I don't know if it happens on, let's say, at college and stuff like that, and I want to become as as a martial artist because I want to learn a lot of martial art if I could try. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it's only gonna take like either a month or a year because it actually does help me. It does quite help me a lot, and like she said, it's like a progress if you ever step in your boundaries for like a couple of days or weeks or just month or year because you've been learning a lot of things and stuff, and of course, along with pro wrestling, I would love to be a pro wrestler because that's the only thing my dream would come true if I would have lived in a moment like that. That's the only thing. And of course, the stuntman because I need to face my fears because even though I'm always afraid of heights, I think this whole past thing, I need to like do some balance and stuff like that. And that's the most important thing I ever want to do because I just hope that might have really happened. So I'm probably gonna learn a lot of things if I ever want to step up, get back on my feet and stuff, and do all this progress to like. It's like a story progress where you have to like reach to 100% in order to like beat the game and stuff like that. Well, yeah, that's how it really looks like it. So yeah, I mean that's the only my goal. If my family would have listened and understand everything that I want to do, if they ever wanted to help me, I mean, I just want my own family to help me. Like that's the only thing. So yeah,
Communicate. That would help with balance. Telling your wife or husband or boyfriend, girlfriend, children, whoever, like communicating how you're feeling and vice versa. I feel like that is a huge step and a big root to everything, really. And communicating with yourself. Communicating with yourself, listening to your body is a huge part of all of that. Your mental health is extremely important. This I will probably talk about in multiple episodes. It'll probably come back up because, like I said before, things spark other things in my brain to talk about. Mental health is extremely important, and I think doing activities that truly brings joy to you is super important. Doing things that set your soul, like, gives it life. For me, it's painting sometimes, which shout out to my bestie Jakara Jackson. She's an amazing artist,
ah,
and she has actually re-inspired my love for doing art. Although I'm learning, I'm not great at it. I'm more of an abstract artist right now. But when I was a little girl, I remember I used to love painting, and she's kind of sparked that back, and it brings me joy to do that. Making music, dancing, wrestling, working out, I love to go walk in some grass barefoot. That is called earthing. We can hop a little bit more into that in some future episodes. But I absolutely, absolutely love being in nature because being in nature is the highest vibrational place that you can be in. And it's our connection. That sound of peace literally raises your frequency to its highest frequency if you just allow it. And again, catch yourself if you find yourself overthinking. I know overthinking can get the best of us. Sometimes you're not alone if you overthink. I do it sometimes too. But I think just really finding what makes you feel good. It's simple, but it's not.
When I want to feel good about me, being more positive, if they ever wanted me to be more positive, that's the most important thing is to be positive. And even though I, I always feel alone, I feel like I'm alone. I'm with my family right now. When I feel like I'm alone, because I feel you know, I got dumped for like 2 times. And I'll make that three. Cause you know, I feel like I'm like heartbroken and stuff, and that's how I feel like if I ever like try to hurt myself every single time. And I know I really hate myself for saying it because I've been fighting these demons. I mean, I'm not trying to like gaslight anybody. I'm just like explaining it like on some real stuff because when I noticed that was gonna happen, I was like, that's cool, that's fine. I I forget about it every single time because let's just say like if I ever lied that I thought that you thought that I fight I thought I beat the demon and stuff. Would you ever notice that if the demon's still inside me and stuff because I know for the fact that I'm a failure person every single time because I'm a failure, I'm a loser, I'm ugly and I'm fat and every single time because you feel like there's like there's society inside me and stuff like that because it's just very difficult to to understand how I've been going through a lot sometimes and even though even though even though my girlfriend would be there by my side because I know I'm never gonna be alone anymore because that's the only thing that I ever wanted to to live in this moment and stuff like that and I just hope man cause I just really hope I don't want to be alone. Would I be able to I hope and find a roommate. Yeah, roommates because you know they're like positive and all that, and came to check up on you. That's the only thing, cause that's the only like I ever wish to ever have a roommates for the first time. And if I ever move out towards Michigan, I'll probably go like Los Angeles or Chicago or New York or anything that I ever want to go because I just want to live. I mean, even though I'm gonna live in an apartment anyways, because that's the only thing, and yeah, that's the only important thing. So yeah,
Do what makes you feel good. In conclusion, really listen to yourself, listen to your intuition. Excuse me. Listen to your intuition, do what makes you happy and just vibe. Live in the moment. Yes, feel your feelings, like I said. We're all going to have those feelings. And negativity isn't necessarily bad, that's what brings the balance. You can't have light without darkness, and you can't have darkness without light, because then how do you know the difference without the other one? Live life. Live. So live your life. Hey. I love that song. Shout out to Riri. Okay. Live your life how you want to live your life. Do what brings you joy. Listen to yourself. Communicate with the people around you. Set those boundaries. Fill your cup. And whatever overflows out of your cup, that's what you give to other people. If you're feeling like your social battery is dead, if you're feeling like overwhelmed or any of that, simply communicate. It took me a while actually to really understand this. And now, like, if any of my friends call me, if my social battery is not full, I will literally say, "Hey girl, I'm so sorry. I'm exhausted right now, and I need to do my self-care things. Can I call you back tomorrow?" And here's the thing is, they understand because of that communication. Cuz everybody is going through something. And it's that understanding and compassion for one another as human beings, and being unafraid to speak your truth, living in love, spreading love. Spreading kindness is free. And you have to realize for some people, it's easier to go towards that negativity and go towards like putting other people down, but realize that's because they're going through it internally. And it has nothing to do with you. Have compassion for people. And I know sometimes, like, you want to, right? But take that step back, have that compassion, communicate, listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, find hobbies, healthy hobbies that spark you up. It takes one candle to light 1,000. So if you start with you, if you start within yourself, that love spreads to everyone else around you. And just imagine if the whole world did that. All right, my beautiful lions, lion pride in the lion's den. Thank you so much for tuning into the first episode. I look forward to many, many more. We have so many more things to talk about. This is the surface. Again, go check out that link down below for that new album pre-order drop. Love you so much. You feel this? Love through the phone? Bah! I just gave you some love right there. Go pass that love on. Go pass it on. We live in love over here and vibrate above any negativity or weird bleep. It's your girl Nikita Lyons. I'm grateful for you. Go live your best life, boo. Go live
Thanks, babe. I I really love her so much. I ain't gonna lie, cause I I ain't gonna lie, man. I just she got that more positivity that I thought she would, because let's just say man, like I knowing that that she really cares about each and every one of us, because even though if you have a really bad day, just so you know that I need I need to the lion will actually be there to like to help you out, to support you and all that, because you know you ever wish to be by your side, which I ever wish, because man, like if her and I would like collaborate together, that'd be so cool, because that's the important thing is. And even if I ever even if we did like a martial art training. That's the only journey I ever wanted to start it because I want to become the martial art ever soon. Even though I want to learn a lot of things in a progress. And yeah, it's actually true how everything that's been happening, like, you gotta learn how to, like, love yourself and all that because that's the only important thing is. And but for me, loving myself is very hard for me to do so because even though if I like, even though a lot of people think I'm annoying or irritated because I try my best to like love myself, make y'all happy and stuff like that. And that's the only important thing to ever notice because it's all about love and respect and and just be kind from everything that you try your best to be yourself. So yeah. But yeah, man. Go subscribe to my girl Lyons TV. Hopefully, I'll probably react to more of hers if more episode comes out for her. So yeah. Let me know what y'all think about it and comment down below, man. Um, let me know how you feel. How y'all doing? Is there any like some bothering you and stuff? Let me know, man. Just comment down below and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you on the next Rise video.